Yo, YouTube, what's going on? What's going on? I know it's been a minute. It's been a hot little minute. It's Philip from Seven Cities Trucking checking in with y'all, man. I just wanted to make this video, come at y'all live and in full effect. I'm excited today. You know what I'm saying? Today was the day. Today was the day, man. I'm happy, man. I'm excited, and I'm proud of myself, man. You know, I'm grateful to my trainer and all my support people who support me through my little journey, man. I'm proud, man, because let me show you something, man. You know, boom, check me out, baby. Passed my CDL test today. Trifecta deck joint, straight trifecta, man. I'm so excited, man. I actually took my test this morning, 7 o'clock. It is, what's today's date? Let me see. Crap, man, I can't never figure out this watch, man. I think today's the 14th of November. Um, I'm sitting here now, man, in the bunk room at the Pittston terminal. Told me to check in over here once I passed and did everything I needed to do. Got my bags, got me a nice little hat and everything. Free hat from the company store. So appreciate Prime for looking out on that. Yeah, so show you where I'm at. Ain't nothing crazy. Something simple, man, but you know, I'm able to be off of that truck. You know what I'm saying? Crazy little view here. Got a little bit of the roof that ain't too spectacular, but it is what it is. You know, it's free. I'm able right across from the shower room and all that, so I'm good with that. Don't got to worry about getting off the truck when I got to take a leak at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Cold out here, man. So, yeah, I just wanted to come at y'all, man, because, you know, like I said, I'm excited, man. Today I did my thing, man. Straight up. I did my thing. First time go. Passed on everything. It was a struggle, man. It was a struggle trying to get all that information in, listening to your trainer, and making sure you had everything in your mind the day of the test. You know, I don't take tests too well. You know, I do test well. I take that back. I test well, but you know, I kind of get nervous. You know, when I start to take the test, any test I take. So I was kind of, you know, stuck on that for a little while because I knew the information, right? I knew the information for my pre-trip, my air brake test and everything. You know, it was all up here, you know, but the nerves play a part in everything. So I made sure that I got my nerves, you know, under control before I took the test. I seen the examiner walking out. Big shout out to Ryder over here at the Prime Terminal. You know, he calmed my nerves a lot, you know, because the way he did that, he was just pretty chill. You know, he wasn't all over my shoulder, you know, watching me do everything. He was kind of laid back, had his little pad and let me do my thing. So I really wasn't even thinking about him being there. Once I saw that that's how he was as an examiner, I pretty much treated it as if, you know, I was just practicing for myself, making sure I had everything down pat. Um, Shout out to my cousin, you know, he not watching this, I'm sure, but Marcus Turner, you know, he make you know, got his own little clothing thing going on. So I rocked that today. It pretty much says stay true to you, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I did today. Made sure I stayed true to myself. I made sure, you know, I was gonna go out there and do what I had to do. A little bit about the test, man. I went out there at 7 o'clock this morning, set up. My trainer set me up. Shout out to my trainer as well, PSD trainer, Paul Franco. A big salute to you, man, for getting me ready for this test. I appreciate everything. He looked out, you know, he's a very good trainer, man. So, let's see. Got there at 7. He set up everything, went in, turned in my ID cards and everything, identification, so they can submit me for the test. You know, I waited about 10 to 15 minutes and went out there to take the test. And when I did that, it was with, I'm sorry, I'm taking a little moment here because I thought somebody was knocking on the door, which I don't think they are. But Um, went over, sat out there for about 15 minutes, talking over, making sure I had everything down pat, talking with my trainer out there on the pad. Um, Looked over the truck for a few more moments. Then I see Ryder coming out, the examiner coming out, and I'm like, all right, here we go. I did a little happy dance, you know what I'm saying, shaking them nerves off my hands and all that, act like I'm about to go in to play football, going to the football game, fourth quarter, you know what I'm saying, trying to win. So um, I did that. He got over to the truck and, went through all the instructions for the test or whatever. He was, like I said, a laid back guy. Um, didn't say too much, told me exactly what I needed to hear, and I went on with it. So I did my pre-trip. I knew I was prepared for my pre-trip. I ain't have no issues with that. I think I missed one thing on my pre-trip, and that was the power steering, power steering reservoir or whatever. So I missed that, and that's the only thing that I missed on my pre-trip. My air brakes test, I was a little nervous about that because you got to say everything precisely the way it needs to be said, the PSIs and all that. The one that I was struggling with on that was the warning light and buzzers. When I was practicing, I kept saying, I'm sorry, I'm spitting. When I was practicing, I kept saying at or about 60 psi, right? So that's an instant fail, you know what I'm saying, because you said it wrong. And it's supposed to be at or before 60 psi. That's when your warning light and buzzer should come on. So I had to really, really, put that in my head, man, that's the way I'm supposed to be saying that. So I had to say that over and over and over again to myself. At or before 60 psi. At or before 60 psi. And dang, I could be spitting, man. Sorry about that. So once it came time for me to do the brake test, air brakes test, I took a deep breath because I know I could not miss anything on that. You are able to restart the air brake test or any portion of the exam that you need to restart, probably minus the backing and driving or whatever. I think you can really restart that. But as far as the pre-trip and the air brakes, you can always go back. As long as you have not said that this completes my pre-trip inspection, you can always go back and correct yourself. So I knew I had that. I know I had that kind of a chance, to make a mistake in, before the test ended. So when it came time to do the air brakes test, I pretty much just took a deep breath, man, in the driver's seat, gathered my thoughts, and said everything slowly. See, I said it first, right? I said what I was going to do before I actually did it, so that number one, the examiner know what I'm going to be doing, and also I'm actually telling myself. I'm playing the mind trick with myself, so I'm telling myself what to do before I actually do it, right? So, my trainer put me up on game with that, and that helped me a lot because it allows you to slow down and think about what you're gonna do, before you actually do it. So I did great on that, man. Like I said, I trifecta, you know what I'm saying, and I didn't struggle on that when it came time for the air brakes test. That's it for that part. Then I did the, of course, you go to once you pass your pre-trip inspection and air brakes test and all that, you go to the next phase, which is the back end. So I've been knocking my backing out, for the past 3 days on the pad, not getting any points. My trainer, very, very good trainer. He showed me everything I need to know for the back end. I've been knocking that out. The only one I was having a little problem with, just being straight in the box, was the offset. But as long as it's in the box, it don't matter if it's straight or not. As long as you inside that box, and honk the horn when you're supposed to honk the horn, and you good. So I kind of felt like I was gonna miss some on the the alley dock, but I didn't even get the alley dock, so I was excited about that. So I got 0 points on my back end maneuvers. I had, of course, the straight line back. I didn't get any points for that. Did that, quick. That was pretty easy. Also, I had the parallel to the right and offset to the right. I did both of those. Didn't use any get out and looks. I didn't do any pull-ups. Everything was straight on point, man. And I passed my back end with 0 points. So I got sufficient amount of training on the pad for that, and I appreciate my trainer and Prime for looking out on that pad time. So I did about 3 days, about 4 hours a day, and I had it down pat. Let's see. Oh, just for the record, man, like those of you who thinking about coming to Prime or any truck driving school, I believe, and I've been told the same thing. If you can get that straight back, if you can master that straight back maneuver, you can get the other maneuvers. It's just a few more steps. So once you met that straight back, you got to master that before you can go do any other maneuvers, because every other maneuver has a straight back in it, right? So if your straight back is not right, the rest of your maneuver gonna be incorrect. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work right. So make sure those of you who come to Prime, or those of you who thinking about it, or going to another truck, or working on your back end, I really believe like your straight back is the most important backing maneuver you can do, and that you need to have down, and need to have it down pat, because like I said, you got to have a straight back in order to do the other maneuvers, man. So I took that to heart, man, when I was taught that, and I worked on that a lot. I didn't, I kind of already came out here with a concept of how the backing, works, how a truck maneuvers with the trailer. So I had the general concept down. 18 wheelers, of course, are just a much bigger vehicle. So, I just pay attention to detail a little closer, and use those mirrors when you backing, man. So find the V and go, 1 foot past the V or whatever. Once you get those steps down, man, it's like simple. It slide in like warm butter on some toast, man. I'm telling you, yeah, for real. So yeah, man, I'm mad excited, man. Mad excited. You see it right there, man. Yeah. So but yeah, then I went on the road test or whatever, which I was excited. I was like, all right, I done passed my pre-trip, passed my backing. Now let's get down to this road trip, man, because out here in Piston, man, they got like the road test. It consists of a few things. You go on the highway, go make some turns, make some lane. They're gonna take you through different maneuvers that you gotta do while you're driving. I did have to go, make a right at a roundabout, so that was kind of tight. And my main focus was staying inside the lane, doing the speed limit, and not running over red lights or curbing it, man. Everything else kind of came natural for me. I know those things are like kind of insta fail, so I was concerned about, man, I might hit a curb, man. So that's automatic fail. You on your way back to the terminal, not even able to finish your drive because you jumped the curb, or impeded traffic or something like that. But I just took my time. I think I got 8 points I got 8 points on my driving skills assessment, because I made my turns a little too wide. And my whole concept is I'd rather get points for making my turns a little bit too wide, rather than, on the other hand, you can jump a curb, and that's an instant fail, like I said. So I take those points for going a little too wide any day over jumping the curb, you know what I'm saying? But I know sometimes in the real life, or in the real world, you're gonna have to go over some curves to make certain turns, you know what I'm saying? But for test purposes, nope. You ain't supposed to get on no curb, bro. So I made sure, I was driving slow, paying attention to what I was doing, and made my turns a little bit too wide, and it is what it is. Like I said, I take those points all day, every day. And same thing that the examiner said when we got back. He was like, "Yo, I'd rather you take those points than to have jumped the curb." So I'm good with that. I can live with that. I got my CDL, I trifecta. I'm good to go. About to start this TNT phase. Gonna have to get used to sleeping on in a moving truck. So we see how that goes. And I'm ready to get this thing started, man. Much respect and much, want to wish the guy who was on the truck with my PSD trainer good luck. He's not gonna actually go out on the road too much. He's gonna be working from the pad and around town like that. So I don't think they're gonna go on any loads. So because it's close to the holiday, my trainer want to get home, and I'm glad that's not me, because I would rather have gotten that road experience. I think it helped me a lot with the maneuvering of the vehicle. So he's gonna probably test out. Today is Saturday. I think he's gonna test out on Thursday. So he's only, he hadn't been with the trainer but for 3 days today. Today's his 4th day. So I think he's gonna get this 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 9 days in of his PSD training, and he's not gonna really do a whole bunch of driving, unless the trainer takes him around Pittston area, which I'm sure he'll probably do that. But good luck to him. His name is James. I'm not gonna say his last name, put him out there, but I got his number, so he can kind of call me if he got any questions, or we can just keep in contact. Big up to the guys in my orientation class it was only 4 of us. So one guy is tested today. I got to check in with him to see if he passed. I know one guy, he tested about 2 days ago. No, 4 days ago. He did not pass the first time, and he took it again yesterday, and he ended up passing. So congratulations to Cabot on that. And I got a female in my class, from my orientation class, who's supposed to test out, I think, Monday. So good luck to her as well. I've been in contact with her. She's been asking me some questions. So far in my orientation class, man, I'm the only one who has trifected. As far as I know, I got to check with the other guy, Justin, to see if he, how he did today on his test. He had his at 10 o'clock this morning, so I'm going to check in with him. Trifecta, baby. Get that $250, man. Free money, man, just to learn something new. It's crazy, man, because the trainers get paid, some decent money when you pass your test, man. So if you want to look out for your trainers, man, because they've been looking out for you, go ahead and pass your test, man. First time go, First time go. They put the little money in their pocket, man, because even though they're getting paid to train you, they, are giving up loads to keep you on the pad to make sure you got your backing and everything straight before you test. So they're not making their normal amount of money, even though, like I said, they get paid to train you, and they compensated, as far as I know, fairly decent for training, very well. So look out for them, because they're looking out for you. They're giving you all the information you need so that you can pass your CDL. So that's one of them things, I wanted to do, is look out for my trainer and make sure he got, what he deserved, as far as financially, for me passing my test, man. For us PSD students or whatever, you pass the first time trifecta, you do get that $250. So, that helps out. And I appreciate Prime for doing that, looking out for us for that. But yeah, man, I'm just here. I'm here till Monday. I got to call the head of TNT training on Monday to see about where my trainer is, and see if there's actually a trainer available. I know they have I think they have a shortage of trainers right now, as far as what I was told. So I may not even have a trainer, as of right now. So I may be able to leave. Probably if I'm able to leave, I'll probably go to North Carolina to see my kids, until I do hear something from my trainer. or whoever need to contact me about that. Um, and just for the record, if you are, ready and available for dispatch, and you're just waiting on your trainer, you do get paid for that. Now, if you choose to go home, and your trainer is available, but you're not, you do not get paid for that. So just keep that in mind for those of you who want to go home, and your trainer pretty much gonna be waiting on you in order to start your training. So you're not gonna be getting paid to go home if the truck can be moving at that time. So they'll want you on the truck rather than be at home if your trainer is available. Yeah, so I'm just chilling, man. You see, I got a couple days off to just chill out and gather my thoughts, and hopefully I can get home. I didn't come out here with the expectation to be able to leave before my TNT training was up. So I'm prepared. I'm prepared to stay out here, or I'm prepared to get on my TNT trainer's truck whenever whenever they pull up. So if I can get home, good. If I can't, all right, bittersweet. But it is what it is. I already knew the possibility. So I'm just ready to get all this training over with, soaking as much information as I can, learn as much as I can through this winter break, and upgrade into my own truck when all that's over with, man. Drive safe so I don't get no added miles added to my training, and go from there. So yeah, man. Y'all work hard, you know what I'm saying? Those of you who are in training in PSD, work hard, man. Just study. Get that pre-trip down, because once that pre-trip down, then you can worry about your back and all that. You don't want to have to worry about all that at the same time, right? So, take it from me, man. I've done it. Get the pre-trip down first, you know what I'm saying? Get it down while you're on the road with your trainer. Study that thing night and day. Sleep with that packet, man. Fall asleep reading that packet. You know what I'm saying? Get up in the morning, do a pre-trip. Before you lay it down, do a pre-trip. Like I said in my last video, get that stuff in your mind. Get that information in there, man, because the more you know, like the back of your hand, when it comes time to take a test, it's just gonna flow. It's just gonna flow out your mouth naturally. When you got that examiner standing right there, grading you. So, and yeah, make sure that your trainer gets you that pad time. There is some trainers out here that I will say, I respect the trainers, but it is some trainers out here who kind of chill. They don't really like do a whole bunch of pad time. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe they think they trainee got it or what. I don't know. But I just seen a lot of trainers standing around a little bit. You know, and a student joking around with their students and all that, which is cool. But I was a person, I wanted, if I'm out here to learn, I want to be learning. I want to be working to get my CDL. You know what I'm saying? Because up until you get that purple badge, man, up until you get that badge, you pretty much on a job interview, man. This is a job interview for us, when you're in PSD. So treat it as such, man. Treat it as such. Do everything to your fullest capabilities, man. Work hard every day, every night. That's the reason you out here. Get your CDL. Get your CDL. All right. Study. You will have some downtime to where you can, mess off. You know what I'm saying? Watch TV, do whatever you want to do. I didn't do a whole bunch of that, man. When I was ready to go to bed, it was sleep time. You know what I'm saying? Because my brain was tired. From studying all day, studying all night. I'm studying while I'm driving because I'm saying it to myself, and my trainer was freaking asking me questions. Even while I'm driving. So. And I like that because that keeps your mind on the task and on your mission. So just make sure you studying, man. I seen a few people a few days ago, fail, the pre-trip. So I'm like, dang, man, you failed. If you fail the pre-trip, even if you fail, the brake test, um, the air brakes test, you got to do the whole pre-trip over, man. You got to do everything over. So make sure you know the information, man. You know, they do give you the points. Like, you can miss points or whatever on your pre-trip. You can't miss nothing on your air brakes, of course. But, um, yo, like, just try to pass everything. You know what I'm saying? Try to pass everything the first time, because if you don't, you got to start from the beginning, from the very beginning. All right. So if you make it past your pre-trip and then you go to the back end, but you fail the back end, yeah, of course you don't have to do your pre-trip again because you already passed that. But if you fail the back end, yeah, you got to start the back end all the way over, right? From the straight back, all right? So you got to do a whole nother 3 maneuvers, all right? So just take your time, breathe. You got to remember to breathe, because, you know, a couple times, you know, I'm running through my pre-trip, talking about the components, and, you know, heart rate go up a little bit. So I just took a deep breath, man, and just thought about what I needed to say before I said it. And that goes a long way, you know, not only in doing the pre-trip, but in life in general, man. Think about what you say before you say it, man. It'll come out better. You know what I'm saying? So I want to congratulate myself. You know what I'm saying? I want to congratulate myself because I put in a lot of hours and a lot of work to get this information down. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of the pre-trip is on me. It's on us as a student to get that information in our mind. Yeah, our trainers can, you know, help us with it, and, you know, give us a kind of a unique way to study the information. But for us to get it and have it stored up here, it's on us, man. So yeah, like I said, I want to congratulate me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna leave my trainer out. Like I said, I appreciate everything he taught me in order to get my CDL. Um, but yeah, a lot of it was personal, you know, personal courage and personal work and personal work ethic to be able to make sure I have what I need in order to pass, man. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to check in with y'all, let y'all know what's up, let y'all know I passed, and let y'all know, you know, what's next for me, man. I ain't been making a whole bunch of videos, as you can see, because I've been getting it in with the whole training, making sure I got everything down pat. I knew I was gonna make a video because I knew in my heart that through the grace of God I was gonna get this trifecta, man. My trainer told me that he hasn't had, I think he hadn't had someone trifecta in, I think, his last two trainees. I think one of them left the truck or something. I don't know. He quit in Virginia or something like that. And the other one, yeah, I don't think he just didn't trifecta. But so, you know, see how far he can get. I'm gonna keep in contact with him, see how far he can get with his students trifecta. See how many he can get in a row. So, yeah. I holla at y'all guys, man. I just had me a good little meal. Had a steak, you know, treated myself to a nice little ribeye steak, some egg, bacon. You know what I'm saying? They got some good food at the Pittston terminal too, man. Um, yeah, of course you're not in orientation no more, so you got to pay for that. But you know, I wanted to get me a steak, you know, because I passed my test. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm excited, man. I'm tired. I'm sleepy too, but I know I'm gonna get me a good night's sleep tonight. I'm not waking up early for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So do me some laundry, take me a nap, watch me some TV, talk to my kids, call my family. So yeah, just wanted to reach out to y'all. Hey, I appreciate the support. Yo, hit the button, subscribe, comment. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here. I get my notifications. And I want y'all to get the notifications when I do make a video. All right, so y'all take it easy. Have a great evening. Enjoy your weekend. Stay out of trouble. Keep wearing that doggone mask, man, because that coronavirus is kicking up again. You know what I'm saying? So Stay safe, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Philip, 7 Cities Trucking. Peace.